Good morning. That's not the right one. That is. Hello, everyone. Alright. Let us see. Oh, it's salmonberry season now. Wonderful. I started as a gardener, so I want to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. When summer arrives, your crops will die out, so plan accordingly. Perfect. This is too low now. Okay, grab our watering can. Yeah. Watering can. Pull up all our flowers. Oh, we leveled up today. Okay. Sell a starred one for now. Put that on the books. Actually, wait for that one. Wait. I don't want to do today. Let's start watering and then we can think about that. So we do need to get the rest of our cauliflower. That's kind of, you know, non-negotiable. I think we said the last time that we needed like 6K or something like that. I think the plan today is just to water and then go fish for the rest of the time that we have today. By as many as physically possible. There we go. I think one more can should be sufficient enough. Alright, there we go. Grab our little berries. And then let's grab our spring onions for eating. Spring onions for eating purposes. That away. Go ahead and shove these down here. Might as well. What are you guys doing, huh? What are you doing? The wild seeds we'll ignore for now. Grab the berries. Be using those as food here for the next little bit. We'll grab as many cauliflower as I can physically hold. And, hope for the best. Any copper ores? We can't this time. Hello Gus, hello Abigail. Go. Our seeds need 12 days. If we're looking on Mr. Calendar, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Today's really the last day I feel comfortable buying them. Alright. Let's, see what I can do. I think it'll be a better play if I go fish in the ocean. Right. There we go. I go fish in the ocean. I think those sell, you know, better. And then at 3 o'clock, we'll go sell things at Willie's. The last fish I catch that follows 3 o'clock is gonna be the one that we do. We sell everything to Willie, and then we'll go buy as many cauliflower seeds as I can get. Hoping we can get a few more, but we'll see. Won't we, Wasabi? She knows. Then I think on Thursday I'm gonna look at. I don't know. I'm gonna look at. I want to keep playing Stardew, but I also kind of want to see like where, actually where Stardew Valley came from. I kind of want to go work through Harvest Moon. I'm gonna look at that later today and see what that game looks like. But I kind of want to. I kind of want to see what started it all. Okay, let's go sell things to him right quick. This is gonna be rough. Let me move my mic so I can see my energy. Eat that. And we got one more cast. Before I gotta start chugging away at spring onions. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, ooh. Those go away fast, dude. I'm kind of upset. I had my little bubbles showing up. Excuse me. I forgot that your cursor doesn't show up when you play the minigame. Oh, that sucks. Alright. I had little bubbles up here. Alright, spring onions it is. Oh, just kidding. I have to go. Alright, 5 more seeds is nothing to laugh at. 5 more seeds is nothing to laugh at all. Hello, Maru. Yeah, this is fine for me. Alright. I think with that we should be good in terms of gifting those things. Theoretically. So I'm gonna go drop off all of my everything else. Plant what I can, and then what am I doing? And then go foraging the rest of the day. Alright. Grab our... Put everything away real quick. Oh, our watering can, our seeds. And then start from there. We have 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy peasy. Put those things away. Grab all of that back out just so that I can put these back where they belong. Grab a tulip, parsnip, and a leek. Then we'll go do some gifting stuff. As we forage, at least. I forgot to grab the cola back out. That's whatever. Be fine. Alright, Sammy boy, are you in here? Oh! Sorry to interrupt. Katie, Sebastian and I were just having a little jam session. We're trying to start a band, but we still don't know what kind of music to make. Too many possibilities. Say, Katie, what kind of music do you like? Pop music, experimental noise rock, high energy dance music, honky tonky country music. The only one that I vibe with right now is cheerful pop music out of all of these choices. You know what? That's exactly the kind of style I've been thinking about for the band. What do you say, Sebastian? Should we do this? Okay. Thanks for the help, Katie. My guitar skills and Sebastian's wizardry on the synthesizer are gonna be a screaming success. I'm convinced of it. Now I just need to find someone to play drums. I can play it. I can play them. Not very hard. I didn't even need to go into this man's house. I'm watching TikTok videos. I know all of the styles. There's not. Find Miss Pamela. I forget which trash cans I've looked at and which ones I haven't. There you go, ma'am. And then Evelyn and George. Here you go, sir. And here you go, ma'am. Bye, Alex. Alright, we're gonna level up tonight, so I'm not worried about making it back on time for anything. Got Mr. Wormy Worms. Nothing up here that I can see. Cool. I'm gonna pass through and go back to the beach. I'm doing this really weird. I know there are some more wormies there that I didn't get earlier as we were trying to quickly farm for the cauliflower. Carrot seeds. How'd carrot seeds even end up on the beach anyway? Oh, that's the bush I was looking for. Okay. Bush. 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 Excuse me. So hard to see at night. Jesus. Might have to stop after this chunk. I don't know how long it's taking me to just walk. Come here. See if we can't grab any of the little bit of like actual forage. And then sprint home, because we are cutting it close today. We are cutting it kinda close. There we go. That berry. Or anyway. I think I have enough time to sell things. Maybe. Eventually. Nope. We're not even gonna try. We're good. We'll wait till tomorrow. Cool. Level 3 farming. Hi, Gunter. How are you? Welcome back in. What did you play earlier? I couldn't tune in because I think I was working. But I saw the notification. How have you been? How has work been? I missed you, by the way. I forgot how, like, fun streaming was. Settle into your new life? I can't believe you're all grown up now. Time sure flies. Well, now that you're gone, I have all this extra money laying around, so I included a little gift. Well, thanks, Dad. Now selling fertilizers. Now we can... Oh, shoot. Wait, hold on. Sell that one, and all of those. Thing in there. Takes 3 seeds for our carrots to grow. Go ahead and plant those. Here we go. Perfect. Finals. Oh, for school? Have I asked what you're studying? Work has been insane with school with it. Yeah, what are you studying? I thought you were just doing worky things. There we go, we're gonna sell that one. Short stream. That's- oh, okay. I probably would have missed it anyway. I apologize. I'm starting to do trying to do better in terms of, like, actually tuning into my friends' streams now. Now that things aren't as crazy and I've kind of recovered from, you know, life happenings. I've been trying to reach out more to the people that I care about, or whatever. You know, cheesy mumbo jumbo. Computer science. I think we might have actually talked about that. My memory is not the greatest. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I could imagine school being kind of wild right now. How are you? I'm doing really good. Work has kind of, like, settled down a little bit. We've moved into a new place. It's, like, still a work in progress right now. But things are shaping up. Things are shaping up indeed. I finally have, like, you know, a dedicated space to stream, which is amazing because I didn't really have that before. Or at least for the past few months I haven't. And, you know, just living. Some crisis. What are you doing? Ma'am. My dog passed in October. Right towards the tail end of the whole Halloweeny-thon thing going on. And so that kind of just took out the final stretch of Halloweeny-thon, and I just couldn't really do things anymore. It was rough there for a little bit. But now I still have to take pictures, so thank you for reminding me. I have to take pictures of the setup she's got now. She's got her own little, like, shelf. She's got a really nice photo that my boyfriend had commissioned for me, like a little painting or whatever. She's got all of her things in a nice little box. And her blanket is tucked between the shelves as well. So sorry, it's okay. I've mostly ish recovered. It does kind of, you know, as does any pet passing, it does kind of suck. But it's just part of it. We had that whole thing last October. Not this past October, but the one before that in 2022. Where she was, you know, she was struggling there for a little bit as well. But by the time we got to about February, Marchish, she had, you know, kind of recovered. We started making food for her, and she stopped having, you know, her health issues. And up until, you know, up until October, she was just your normal happy-go-lucky dog. So we knew it was coming. She was 15. So she was definitely getting up there. She would have been 16 in May. But I got to give her, you know, I got to give her her birthday and give her her birthday. Did I miss one? And she got her raincoat and everything, and we'd actually go on walks. I mean, like, walk. Got to go on walks in the rain and didn't, like, hate them. She got, you know, spoiled to hell. She had a nice big bed that we weren't throwing away. It was a bean bag, like, that would fold, like the bean bag mattress that would fold up into the bean bag. That was, like, her bed. Yeah, you know, little toys and everything just scattered in the house. A nice set of blankets that were just her blankets. So yeah. You knew it was coming? Yeah. We knew. And it kind of sucks, you know, having to go through it. But we knew it was part of the course. She had cancer, and she had been going through some health issues for a while. We think she had at one point she had Cushing's disease, which is like common in older dogs. We didn't really know what her like genetic makeup was really because she was like a mutt we got outside of like a dollar store, like they were giving them away for free. And so we knew she had some kind of liver issues, and the last time we got her like her blood work done, it was like I think it was like when I did the math, it was like her liver enzymes were 16 times higher than what was normal, which is, you know, kind of concerning. But they did find, you know, a few masses on her, I think on her liver, the last time we did an ultrasound with her. And we did an ultrasound with her. And the most recent time, they found, and I think it was one of the ER visits we did because we'd taken her, like, you know, on a pretty consistent basis there at the end to the vet. They found one liver mass that was like the size of like it was like the entire like side of her kidney. And then they had one more, I think, that had moved to her pancreas, maybe? One of her other organs, so it had definitely spread. So we knew at one point cancer was gonna get her. If, you know, she didn't like I need to do research real quick, hold on. When's the last day I can plant cauliflower? cauliflower in Stardew Valley. The 16th is the last day. Okay, perfect. Yeah, my best friend also lost his dog, and it's really harsh. I'm so sorry to hear. It must be so hard on you. It was for a pretty long time. And I kind of knew that it was gonna take me out. Like thinking about it leading up to it, and I know like they always say like don't borrow grief or don't steal grief from the future or whatever the phrase is. But I knew I was gonna like lose it, essentially. And when it finally did happen, that is, you know, is almost exactly what I did. I think after it happened, other than getting up for work, I laid in bed for probably a week. She was just, you know, she was just my dog. She was my best friend. I grew up with her. I got her when I was like 7. My mom brought her home just randomly one day when she was going to get groceries, I think. And when we were going through the whole like moving houses thing, she just became my dog. But you know, about 19 years old. I think it was 19. I think it was just after my 19th birthday. She moved in with my boyfriend into his apartment at the time because we didn't really have anywhere else to put her. And then for a short time, she had moved in with my boyfriend's parents because they had a yard for her. They could give her, you know, more care and whatnot, and we didn't have to worry about the apartment complex figuring out we snuck a dog in. And then when we moved to the townhouse that my boyfriend went after the apartment, we brought her back. And then when our other childhood dog died, she just moved back into the house with everyone. Because it was a really good apartment. It was ground floor, and it was one of the ground floor ones that it was like actually ground level. So there weren't any like landing steps, there weren't any kind of like steps down into like a basement type of apartment. It was just through and through like a ground floor apartment. And yeah, so that's where she lived for the next year and a half. Was that apartment. We always joked about how that apartment added on years of her life. And years onto Joe's life, who's a husky, and they were like they're usually pretty bad with like hip dysplasia and things. Like they're like it's just a known husky problems is just that their joints get bad as they get old. But yeah, I think living in that apartment for the rest of the time that we were, it dramatically like increased her quality of life. And that's what I had wanted when we started looking at places to move into. Because the lease for my mom's apartment was ending, or the lease for my boyfriend's townhouse was ending in August. And we were looking for a place to stay there, but ground floor apartments that are like that, where it's just like walking straight out to the grass or whatever, are not very common at all. It's usually like steps, like it's usually like a split level type. So my mom like found a really nice place up in New York that she could go look at. And she moved there, and so we moved into that apartment. and so now we're at one of those like split level apartments. But you know, we gave her the best we could, and I blame myself a little bit for how it all went down. What am I doing? I go forage and fish. I blame myself a little bit for how it went down. Um, so there towards the tail end of Halloweeny-thon. I don't know if you were there for that stream, but I think it was like the 27th or the 28th. We had gotten like barbecue for dinner, and she had gotten into some rib bones. My boyfriend got some ribs, and she got to the bones. And because I was, you know, streaming and he was in the shower at the time, the cats had knocked the box off of where it was, and she had gotten to the bones, and we didn't, because neither of us were, you know, supervising her. We didn't know if she like ate them whole, if she, you know, chewed them up and they were in little bits. We didn't really know. And given how old she was, you know, surgery wasn't really a viable option. And that was a potential of happening. It was like lower on the ladder or whatever. But that wasn't really an option. They didn't want to induce vomiting again because we had just been in the vet like 2 or 3 days prior, because she got to chicken bones, I think. No, she had eaten you know, in like packets of chicken where you get those like white little packets at the bottom that like soak up all the chicken juices and things. She'd eaten one of those, and you know, raw chicken is not good for any animal. And so she ate that, and so we had to take her to the vet to get, you know, vomiting induced or whatever, because she wasn't doing the vomiting. She was fighting it really hard at home. And then, you know, 3 days later, she had eaten the bones, and so they didn't want to induce vomiting again. They just wanted to see how it was going to pass, because, you know, nothing seemed out of the ordinary. And because of the size of the tumor that was on her liver, it was, the chances of there being a bleed were higher, just because of, you know, how big it was, how much size it took up. The things just happen. And so, you know, one night I was like, I think it was that Saturday where I was prepping for the stream, because I was going to do like a full mortuary assistant playthrough where we got to see like all of the endings, like in a row, because I knew what they were at that point. And she came to me like she usually does. There for a while, she would like come and she would yell at me, scream at me, as she, you know, as she typically did, because she screamed at me for everything she possibly could. It was just her way of telling me that something needed to happen. Whether it was I left food out and she wanted it, or she wanted a treat, she wanted to walk, anything she could possibly want at any given time, she usually just like barked at me, basically. Towards the tail end of her life, she wasn't as vocal as she used to be, but I would still be able to like sense her come in, and I would know that she needed something. And so I like, as I usually did, I got up, I looked at her, I took her over to where she wanted to do, and she was really good about showing me what she needed. So if she was hungry, she took me into the kitchen. If she needed to go out for a walk, she took me towards the laundry room and towards the front door. And I think she had started to slip, because we had tiled floor and she was old and cranky and arthritic. And so I went to go, you know, pick her up a little bit, help her get out the door, and she yelped. And immediately I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like, I didn't mean to do that. kissed it better, and then we hooked her up on her lead, and we walked outside. And then we got like out to the gate. So the way that our apartment building was set up was that we had our apartment building door, and then our apartment door itself, and then you walk, I don't know, 50-ish feet, and you had like a secure like metal gate that was usually, if it was fixed, it would make people like scan in with like a key fob or whatever to unlock the gate, and you had to like buzz in to be able to be let in. It was always broken. We walked, you know, that 30, 40, 50 feet or whatever from the door to that gate. And we're still on the concrete for that gated door at this point, and she starts to, you know, starts to go pee, starts to do her thing. And so I yell at her, or I don't yell at her, but because we're right there and we're literally like 5 feet off of the 5 feet off of the grass, so it's about like 2 meters ish off of the grass, I just decide that I'm going to like put my hands like around her waist, because that's the best way I can get, you know, her weight under me to make it easier for me to move her. I go to pick her up and I go to move her, and she yelps again. But this time it was worse. And I knew from the sound that she made that I fucked up, basically. And you know how like when you get hurt, like if you like stub your foot or like hit your funny bone or something, you like do that thing where you're just like waiting for the pain to go away before you move again, waiting for it to like dissipate before you process what just happened. She did one of those. And so I knew again that I had messed up. And she started, you know, walking super slow. And I, you know, kind of knew that that was it. Yeah. What do I want to do with all of these? I'm gonna stop talking for just a second. Let me shove all of these over here just so that I can get them out of there. And then we'll grab our little watering can. So awful. Yeah. Sorry to like dump. But yeah. I'm gonna make a video game, by the way. I'm in the like the development process, like the planning process of what I want it to be named, and all of the features I want to introduce, and all of the really cool things before I actually do any coding things, because I don't know how to code, and I know I'm gonna have a smashing time. But anyway, so that's part of the reason why it destroyed me as much as it did. Now that I've talked myself off the ledge again. But it's fine. I keep replaying the thought or the words that the vet said to me that night. Because of the size of the tumor, it was going to happen. Whether she got up funny, something else touched her, she sat down wrong, like it was par for the course. Unfortunate, but par for the course. So, sorry for the dump. That was a lot of information to give you. But now I'm in a better place. I can talk about her. I can talk about that night and not immediately burst into tears. So, progress. But yeah. These kinds of things happen all the time. I left chocolate out yesterday and my cat ate some and I got so scared, but he's okay. Yeah. They always get into the things that you don't want them getting into. They have no sense of boundaries. Trigger did that all the time. All the time.
Bapanada. Bapanada.
Thank you, Gunter, for the subscription. I appreciate it very much. I feel bad that I dumped that on you and then you did that. Subscribe for more trauma. Bad timing, sorry. It's okay. Oh, that's so funny. But no, it's on auto renew. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for the subscription for 5 months. I didn't know that that's what that was. Thank you for doing the things. I have to start like actually giving you guys like rewards and things for that. I feel like it's just a thing. I appreciate you very much. Very much. Who do I have to give presents to this week? Everyone. So let's do Pam and what's his face and put that soda back. Perfect. Doing the thing. So you play our Rainbow Six Siege? I do not play Rainbow Six right now. Should I? I've heard it's fun, but I've also heard it's annoying. It's two sides of the coin. I've heard mixed things. Is this another one that I should come play with you? Speaking of, I'm gonna have you play Grounded at one point. I'm gonna actually do the Grounded things with you. Let's do it. You tried? Heard the truth? Heard the truth that you tried? Yes, Grounded. I'm so excited. I've been meaning to reach out to you for like a while to like actually like do the things. And you know, maybe next time I won't be as awkward. This'll be fun. We I think I talked with you about how I had completed the game. Maybe you were there. I don't remember. But there you go, Pam. I finally know most of the things, if not all of the things. Which means it'll be a really fun time. And I'm excited. We should do that. I want to play another round or 2 of Fortnite with you. If that's okay. Or some kind of shooter. There you go. Good. Because that was fun. I don't think I've played since we've played. Like, I didn't play it all last season. I know I should have, but what are we doing in terms of the fish tank? I think we should go. I'm gonna go get the sunfish, and then I'm gonna go up and try to get this bass. What loud noises? Sorry. No, it's okay. I was just saying that I don't think I've played Fortnite since we played. I didn't play it all last season. And so I would like to play another game with you if that is okay, or another few rounds if you want to. Because that was fun. I liked it. we go. I apologize if that was a lot. It's the first time I've ever actually shared that outside of like the people that were there that night. It was a lot. A lot. Please give me a sunfish. I beg of you. I feel like you should be here. That's okay, that's what I'm here for. Well, I appreciate you very much. Woo! I appreciate you very much. The more I talk about it, the better it'll get, I think. I've got, you know, all of, what's it called? All of the photo. I was like always taking photos of them, and I do that a lot with the cats too. If at any time I think they look cute, or they're being annoying, or we're just doing our random day-to-day things, I just take so many pictures. And so I think I have like in my camera roll right now. Well, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Whatever. In my camera roll right now, I have 20,000 photos. 20,519 to be specific. And I think about half of them are probably in relation to Trigger. I'd put money on it, honestly. Look, so many photos. Fortnite sounds good. Good. You're Peter Parker? Does Peter Parker also have a lot of photos on his phone? What does that mean? I have the dumb. So if that's an obvious reference. He was a photographer. Oh, see, you gotta spell it out for me sometimes. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can call me Peter Parker. I wasn't taking, you know, photographs for like a newspaper or anything. That's not what I wanted. Always take pics on the phone, or yes, I always did them on the phone. I don't have any kind of like fancy schmancy photography equipment. Don't laugh at me, Zachary. I don't understand. I just knew that he was Spider-Man. That's it. I forgot about his whole like day job thing. Cause I feel like him like being a reporter or whatever, it's like, I don't know. It's like such a like small plot point. Like mentioned like for like 20 minutes of the movie. If that. How I don't know how y'all know how y'all expect me to know these things. Alright, let's face the water this time. I'm one of those. I am indeed one of those. And it's paid off. I have some of the cutest pictures I think I have ever taken. Not of me, of course, because they were always really ugly pictures of me. But they were some of like the cutest photos that I had of her. I have one that's my lock screen right now where I'd like yanked her up onto the couch with me. Not yanked, but I'd pull her up on the couch with me to just lay with me because she used to love to cuddle up and pass out and snore in my ear. Especially up on the couch because she kind of knew that's not where she was supposed to be. So maybe it was like a puppy thing or she wasn't supposed to be, but when I started letting her, then she changed. But I've got a really cute photo where I'd pull her up on the couch with me and she's got, you know, her paws curled in or whatever, and she's looking at me with the sweetest eyes I think I've ever seen that dog have. Here's a real one. And that's my lock screen right now. My home screen. She would get these like, I called them her rain freckles. So when we did the last thing that we did with her before she had passed was a DNA test. Because I always kind of wanted to know, you know, what she was. We knew she had, you know, some pit bull in her. That was just like what she was. But, ooh. Fissure. We knew based off of like, you know, her body shape and her head that she had some pit bull in her. But we never really knew for sure what else there was, especially like where her colors came from. Because based on her colors, she seemed like she had some like German Shepherd in her. Like she had like the classic German Shepherd with like the mostly brown coat, the black back, the little black eyebrow specks. And so we did her thing. I think she's like 50-something%. I'd have to go look at the screenshot. She's like 50-something% pitbull. Like 20-something%. Catahoula leopard hound. She's got a little bit of Chow Chow in her, which was a shock to us because she doesn't seem like she has any kind of Chow qualities. And then there was one more, but I forget. But she would have these little spots that would come out on her nose that I now attribute to her being like leopard hound. Because when it would rain, it essentially let me grab a picture. When it would rain, let's see. You get those little spots on her nose. And they were so cute. But because they would only come out when it would rain, and they were never present in any other photo I took. Even if I looked at her like blind eye, she didn't have them until it rained. And they were one of my favorite photos of her. I don't know if I just like never noticed growing up that she had that, or if it developed later, or what it was, because I don't remember it being like that when I was younger. But I also didn't ever like the feeling of like wet dog. So when they would come in after, you know, going out in the rain for whatever reason, I would not touch them. And they were usually pretty good about, you know, playing with toys or, you know. At that age, they were still doing like tug of war and whatnot with the rope. So it wasn't like I had to like give them all of the like head scratches immediately. Yeah, she's a weird dog. And I'm glad I know now what she is. It explains like don't do that. It explains like a lot of things. And gives me some reasons for other things. Cause then I looked up like what the leopard hounds look like. And they get some pretty cool markings, to be honest with you. Some of it looks, you know, pretty wicked. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to go. Give me that, and give me those. I'm gonna go to the mines and kill those. Kill those slimes. You have a reward called no cursing, but you rarely curse. Could you make it so basically you have to curse in almost every sentence? I can. Yeah, we can do that. When I made it, I was very like I wasn't like heavy on it, but at the time that I made it, I was cursing a lot. I go through these phases sometimes where like I'm like attempting to be more like PG, or I'm like successful in being able to like articulate words without cursing. But then other times it's like I really can't talk without cursing in a sentence. It you know, it comes in waves. Oh, I didn't even stop at the whatever. I should be fine. But yeah, we gotta, you know, keep that in mind a little bit. For medicine. But yeah, I can absolutely do that. And if you have any other rewards that you'd like to see, let me know too, because I have like absolutely no idea what that should like look like essentially. I need to start doing like more research into that. Start watching other people's like streams and even like the bigger, like even some of the like the bigger cats, and seeing what they do on a daily basis. But some of it works. I have a few of them turned off because I wanted like the ability to essentially be doing like backseat gaming in a sense, or being able to like control where I go and what I do. I think that's cool. I just haven't, you know, been able to implement that. We're gonna get rid of the rocks. I haven't played a shooter since, and a shooter on stream at that, since probably hell, I don't know, September maybe. Will do. Cool. Yes, please let me know all of the things I can do better. I also have to at one point, we're getting rid of the clay. I also have to at one point, what do I have to do at one point? don't know what I was going to say. Well, that's ridiculous. I don't know. Doing too many things at once. Let's get rid of our coal for now. I feel like that's a good decision for Mr. Earth Crystal Boy. I do at one point have to get more emotes. Are you laughing at me in there, Zachary? Don't laugh at me. I do at one point have to get more emotes, and so I do need to do that. I need to come up with more channel point things. What else am I doing? I think that's it, honestly. In terms of, like, stream functionality. So. I can always come back for the slime. Wait, was this a weapon? Nope. I don't want that. Ouch. Is this Stardew only stream? Today, yes, it is Stardew only. I'm probably gonna play up through Thursday. Today is Thursday. I'm probably gonna play up through Sunday. And then call it for today. And then Thursday we'll probably... Oh, why are you crying? Are you not a fan of the Stardews? There we go. Perfect. Ow. There we go. I am, but I'm bored. Oh. Well, I do apologize for that. I will say that the early game is a bit boring. So I get it. It's a lot of, you know, planning more than anything. Come here. Come here. There we go. I was afraid that thing's gonna jump out at me when I'm closest to it. Wait. There we go. Alright, let's kill this little Diglett boy. There we go. Way down has appeared. Now, JK, they leaving, but I'm not tired at all. Oh, okay, cool. Just my friends are going to sleep, such losers. Oh, okay, so you're bored because you don't have someone to distract you from me. I understand. Saying is you are amazing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go to Lewis right now. Right now. I'm not gonna grab that. I think his house closes at 9 instead of 8. But we hurry, I can make it. Hello, Phoenix. How are you? Welcome back in. But I'm glad I'm entertaining enough for you to stay. Or for you to be distracted from your friends by me. It's a double-edged sword. Either I'm so entertaining, I'm distracting you, or you're looking for any reason to not lose. Any reason to not talk to me. What is this? Any reason to not tune in. Okay, so I'm not gonna lose anything. I'd rather lose the slime. So let's go put... Oh, hold on. Put that outside. Nope, just kidding. Put the copper ore outside just in case. So I can come back in. Grab the slime. There we go. And we're gonna go up here. Things alright, how about you? I'm doing pretty good. It's 3 a.m. and I don't really know what I'm doing. What are you doing up so late? It's like really late. I'm not built like that anymore. You can give me until like 1 in the morning and then I have to like dip. Spring crops bundle. Perfect. I'm going to hopefully opt to ignore that bundle for right now. Because I forget. 2 a.m. here. What are you doing here? Yeah, fall asleep. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I see. Well, I'm glad that you are tuning in while you are, you know, doing insomnia junk. Genuinely think that you are an amazing person. I know I'm basically just some random guy on Twitch, but you are one of the kindest I've come across. Aw! Don't make me cry again, Gunter. Stop it. I appreciate that very much. So, thank you. More than you know. I've been really trying to like get back to that point where I'm like, you know, being nice and whatnot. I've learned a very not petty personality in a sense, but I've learned to stop, you know, taking shit from people. And I don't always know the best way to really communicate that people are being kind of buttheads to me. And so I, you know, can have a tendency to go overboard. Just comes with the real estate. But I am trying very hard to get back to where, you know, I was that kind of person. So it makes me feel, you know, really good that you think I'm cool or whatever. So genuinely. Thank you. What am I doing? I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm such a toxic friend group that it's actually insane. Is that the... Mystery boxes cannot be found? What does that mean? I feel like I'm getting bombed. I'm gonna open it and it's just like game over. Is that the friend group that you're like, that you're hanging out with now? Like the friends that are leaving? Or like the one, like, yeah, the ones that are like going to bed or whatever? Say you're one of the worst ones, does that mean like you're one of the most toxic? Is that what I'm hearing? Just modding my starter game with free colors, even if some of it is still half broken. Oh, because it has been, what has it been, like a week since launch? Do you know if they were like actually talking with if he was actually talking with some of the modding community to figure out like how to make things available like day one? I know they were doing that with, well, I don't know if they were doing that, but I know like the creator of Expanded didn't they have that mod up and running like day of? Which is like crazy for a mod to like be compatible like the day of an update. And maybe I don't know a whole lot about, you know, the modding community. So like, you know, grain of salt. It just seems like insane to think about. I need to make a fish chest. We're gonna do that. That away, and then put that away because I can't do anything with it right now. Yep, the expanded guy is working under concern date as far as I know. Oh, seriously? I thought they were still like, you know, essentially like two separate entities. Like that was just like some random dude who made mods. And my boys aren't really toxic, we just roast each other all the time and no chill. And I'm one of the better ones with comebacks. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, I don't have nearly the wit required for that. I don't think. Like I can spit some things out pretty easy. And like I watched a video earlier that my boyfriend showed me, where I did, you know, give him some flack. That made me laugh like 2-3 years later after I'd forgotten it. I just like my improv skills, my comeback skills, my ability to think on the spot in some cases. Garbage. They kind of are, but they lived in the same city. Oh, okay, so they were able to actually like meet or whatever and see code and all of the things. That's actually kind of cool. That is pretty sick. How do you know that? Did they like come out and like say it one day? Or is it like unconfirmed sources or like Game Rant or something like that? What is... How did you find this out? I also like don't keep up on information from like anyone really. Green slime, Jodia cauliflower, Spears Guild, and an anchovy. Oof, my stomach is rumbly. We're gonna grab our fishing pole and our onions. Taking this. Taking one of these and this. Give me this back. Gotta go get a tree. A tree. Read some article a few days about it. Oh, so this is like new information. Oh. Interesting. Did they do like an article on like multiple modders or just like that one specifically? But I know Expanded is like, I don't know, like one of the biggest, if not the biggest, mod that Stardew Valley has. I didn't know if they just did like an expose on like them or all. Let me put this right up here, and I'm gonna make it blue. Give me all them fish boys. Okay, put this back in here. Have any fishing things? Let's put all of our fishing trash in there, because that makes sense to me. Put that away, put that away. Then we have fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish. I think that's all the fish. No, it's not. Yep, that looks good to me. Oh. Bingo bongo. Okay, so what were we doing next? So I've got to think 400 gold before I can get the backpack upgrade. I'm gonna wait to plant crops until, or plant trees until I have the greenhouse. Let's take our, hold on. Let's take our parsnips out. I can start putting them away. What do I need to gift still? Sam. And that's it. So let's grab our soda. Let's do Maru and Jody's cauliflower. And let me sell. Alright. And then we'll sell the one that pops out. Sell that. Alright, let's go do the... Just kidding. Put the axe away. Put the axe away. Bum, ba, dum, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay. I have the wildest, most out-of-pocket comebacks for sure. Wild potentially. Out-of-pocket probably. But I feel like that would also come with just like knowing people. I'm not usually good at like coming up with the things on the fly, but I can usually-ish do things pretty good at when I'm like, you know, comfortable. Especially comfortable with everyone in the group. But I'm not so comfortable where it's like, you know, where I worry. Alright. Honored to announce I helped develop the official Stardew Valley update with concerned ape. There's a lot of new content to explore and experience. I hope you all enjoy the update. I also patched Stardew Valley Expanded to be fully compatible with some new additions from Twitter, the SVE creator. Oh, okay. Shut up, Evelyn. I did know that they had some new things in SVE. I had heard through the grapevine that there were new things. But I didn't know that they actually like worked with them. That's what's up. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. One of these days I'm gonna, and I imagine it'll probably be after I like complete said game, I'm going to be looking at playing with Expanded. It's on my list of things to do. I like unless I feel like a mod is going to be like a deal breaker for me, I kind of want to like experience the things first. I don't know if you were here when I was talking about that. But it seems like a lot of fun. Do you play with expanded? I think 17 said that they did. And he seemed to like it a lot. And 2.0 as well at the moment for SVE. Oh, okay. That's what's up. It's kind of cool that they can, you know, put out as much content as they do. It's just like, you know, it's fascinating seeing all of the things that people come up with. I like it. I know, like me personally, I know that there are things that I would like to see in Stardew Valley. But I think, like, having added expanded, I feel like that adds just a whole nother layer of just it just makes it a new game from what I've been able to see. Yes, Gunter. What's up? Caitlin, what do you need, my dear? Hello. How are you? If you want to go fully crazy with those 3 expansion mods, go with these 3 expansion mods, which is Stardew Valley Expanded, East Scarp, and Ridgeside Valley. Well, I've heard of the first one for sure. That one's like the biggest one in the game. But what are the other 2? East Scarp and Ridgeside Valley? I feel like I should know Ridgeside Valley. Like, the name sounds vaguely familiar. But I do not recognize the other one for sure. Expanded, played with this very ultra modded Stardew. Is that an extra? Is that like an extra mod? Is that like a type of like mod collection? I am like not well versed at all in the mod realm. Both expansions as well, like expanded in the big modding companion, and said that they're the big 3 expansions. Oh, okay, so they're okay. So I just like don't know anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like well versed in like any of the mods like at all. Like I know they exist. I know there's a you know, there's a really big modding community that exists with the game. But I've never been able to explore it because up until like this year I didn't really have like the means really to be able to support modding. Yeah, I probably could, and like I imagine my little laptop could probably be capable of handling it. But it was just, you know, it was new. Modding was made even easier thanks to Concern Date. Yeah, I know that I think it's what is it, monogame? Like coding in monogame or with the monogame makes things mod friendly, and then he added some other bigger-ish updates. Where are you, Sam? Oh, where's your mother? Other bigger-ish updates to help make it more feasible for the average modder. But I did know, yeah, I did know that he did make some updates to make it, you know, more mod friendly. Oh. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. And I know that they have I've heard like, you know, little things here and there about different mods. I know there's like a massive amount of mods for Grandpa's bed specifically, which is kind of funny. I know that there's like that infamous Pam horse mod. Expanded is a really big one. I think I started seeing like notes and things for that. Like when I first joined Twitter. I was really big into like the gaming side of Twitter there for a little bit. And then when they were talking about, and then when they were like putting out tweets for the next patch of it expanded, those started showing up as well because I've been more or less closely following the update since it got announced. There we go. Oh, I did not in fact find Maru before end of the night. That is unfortunate. But I might be able to catch Sam still. Maybe. Then our creature things. Oh shoot. I missed out on gold from Panny. Some popular mods were also added into vanilla, like Wintergrass. Okay, I was wondering about that. Like, what happens if the creator just, you know, adds those things into the base game? Do those just kind of become obsolete? I'm glad to hear that happens. I'm looking at potentially like developing a game myself. I've started downloading things and doing the preliminary brainstorming of all of the things. Here you go, Sam. And I was really worried about like if I were to do that and, you know, mods were to start popping up, like should the game get, you know, big enough for a modding community, if I like do actually go forward with it, what would happen if that was just coming out? I overthink like a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if the expanded guy or CA announces in the future that expanded will be added into vanilla. Oh. Okay, so it is a thing that's a really big like patch to make. That'd be cool though. I know that it adds a bunch of extra content to the game. So, because you've played expanded, is it one of those where I can still play as it normally is without having to like touch on the expanded version? So like essentially like I want to be able to like play through like the base game before I have any like big base game, before I have any like feelers out for other things. And so like being able to do like just this and then have the desert and then have Ginger Island makes it so that I can still enjoy like the base game, and then like once I'm ready to expand from that, I can go from there. Is it the same thing with expanded, or is like all of the expanded stuff available like when you launch essentially? I hope that makes sense. Wait. Base game doesn't really change much, in my opinion. Expanded adds extra NPC and such. Okay. I know that I know of I think it's like 2 NPCs that it adds for sure, at least romanceable ones. And I think it adds 1 or 2 new zones or something like that. It's definitely on the list, so I'm glad that it doesn't like it change. It doesn't really like eventually break it. Let me go see what's. I'll go stop it. Hopefully, I can catch Maru on the way up there. Let's go see what I need for a silo, and then if I need more stone, I'll go mining. And if I don't need more stone, I hope she's open today. And if I don't need more stone, then I'll just make it. So I do need to do that, and then I need to start clearing out the area for my coop. Let's go fishing for now. Till she opens her house up to me. Which side is above the bus stop and East Carp is in the east. You can play Stardew normally, even with the 3 expansions installed. There's just a lot of extra NPCs. Okay. Do you know? Cause I'm one of those like 100% completionist people, especially now that like part of the game is to like 100% complete it. At least part of the achievement is to do that. Do you know if having those mods affects the ability to do that, or is does it just apply to like the base game stuff, or does it like make it harder in a sense? Whoop. Alright, let me in your house. Please. Dark as a whiz, bro. I think where I played Stardew with I had like 70 NPCs. Oh my god. Never really gotten to that point. Oh, okay. Alright, so then I'd have to do more research on that part. Interesting. That's a lot of people to keep track of. I do need more stone. And I need more copper too. Alright. Back to the mines it is. Oh, is your daughter available? Hold on. In her room. I don't feel like waiting for you. Alright, so let's head down because I need to do miney things. I'm gonna go down, buy that bag, and then we'll be good. Sure is a lot of NPCs. Yeah, I do like, I am very much so like I wouldn't call it like a min-maxer, but when I play Stardew, I have spreadsheets. I have like a tracker of like the best things to. Oh, I didn't even need the extra 400. I could have bought it yesterday. I have notes that have what my best point value item is for the Stardew Valley Fair. I think that's what it's called in the fall, where you like put a bunch of your produce and junk. I have a set of notes that tell me how many points I'm getting from that. I pretty well know the schedules that they all have, like the back of my hand. What else? What else? Give me that, give me that, give me that, and give me those. And then also put this away. There for a while, I was, I know most of them, at least their likes. I didn't ever go really heavy into their, into their, like, loved things, the exception of the ones that were easy. So I know that, like, Haley's loved gift is, like, the sunflower. I know the peppers are really good for Shane and Lewis. I know Caroline likes those weird little star flower things that you get in summer. I forget what they're called. Evelyn loves the tulips. George has his leeks. Pam loves her parsnips. She was always the easiest one, at least for me, to be able to max out with, and I usually do max hers out first. Who else? Who else? I'm gonna start grabbing random things. Hoping for the best. Oh, give me Mr. Dig Boy. Yeah, I had most everyone's like loved gifts pretty memorized, at least for the ones that were manageable. And then I had everyone's liked gifts kind of off the top of my head. To the point where I would like get six or 7 eggs to just deliver across the town there for a little bit. 6 or 7 daffodils. And I hoard everything. So like during my and I don't know, like if you've seen it, I like keep all of the forage. Because the one thing that I did on my personal save sometime 3-4 years ago when that's not even what I wanted. On my Switch was I had I'd sold the one obviously for like the shipping bin, and then I kept the other ones just to keep just in case. And then from there I waited until I was until I had the double forage sometimes and the iridium quality forage buffs that happen at 5 and 10. And then I crafted all of those regular quality things into the wild seeds, and then just farmed money like crazy that last year. I think I had gotten the there it is. I think I'd gotten the level 10 like halfway through winter or something like that. And so that made it I got the first batch of like winter forage that winter, and then just cleaned out my storage the following like spring. Can you stop doing that? Following spring. Mod adds 27 new NPCs, 50 locations, 260 character events, 27 fish, reimagined vanilla areas, 2 farm maps, a reimagined world map reflecting all changes, new music, quest lines, objects, crops, festivals, and many miscellaneous additions. And that's the description for expanded. Jesus. 50 locations? That's a lot. That is a lot. Props to the modding community, bro. They're doing God's work out here. It also just seems like, you know, it just seems like a lot to... Oh, not like a lot of work, obviously, but it's like... That is a beast of a thing to create. That's all I wanted. Stop it. There we go. Ow! There we go. Mostly remember Abigail, Sebastian, and Leah. Abigail, Amethyst, Sebastian, Frozen Tear, and Leah, a salad. Yes, and she also likes driftwood. Driftwood was my gift of choice there for a while because I didn't have a kitchen. I also think it was partly also that I didn't have the ability to... I didn't have like the forage or the vegetables to be able to craft her salad. I also remember, I think it was Demetrius with his green bean hot pot thing. There we go. Alright, let's see. Let's do just some random ones and see if we can't get an artifact or something. Buy the salad from Gus. Yeah, I I think I did the same there for a little bit when I was like desperate with Shane and I bought like pizza or beers or something like that. It's because it was easy. 1,000 coins, right? 1,000 coins for what? Isn't it expensive if I remember correctly? Oh, oh, I don't know. 220 gold for a salad. Oh yeah, yep. That's a little high. And I guess your favorite color? I'm going to guess that your favorite color is red. And it was something else. Maybe the beer was 1,000. I think the beer, either the beer or the pizza was like insanely expensive. Right, correct? I knew it. Had that intuition. Here you go. What do you mean, here you go? Don't... What do you mean? There we go. Get away from me, bro. I hate this bug. Thank you. The white algae. I don't want... Give me that. There we go. Right. This is the most expensive from them all, but nowhere close to $1,000. Is it not? I feel like there was... Maybe it's the recipe then? You exclude rotating stock and recipes. Then was it the recipe? Is the recipe like stupid expensive? I feel like I know what he's talking about. Something is familiar. Please get away from me. Stop bouncing over slime or rocks. What are you doing? Right. Cave carrots. Go. And we're gonna level up, so we might as well just make the most of it today. Triple shot espresso recipes 5k. No, I feel like it was something that we've bought from... I feel like it was something we bought from Gus. Does he have any stock in his, or anything in his shop and whatnot that is anywhere close to 1,000? Or are we really just remembering, like, insanely wrong? Getting stock item named Fish Taco for 1,000. Maybe that's it. Is it meds, maybe? I don't think it's meds. Hey! Hey! Get away from me. Get away. 1, 2, and 3. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. The fish taco. Which sound really good right now, actually. I could go for a fish taco. Or even some like ceviche. I would mess up ceviche right now. Alright. We're done here. Let's go look at all of the things that are in here. Eat the onion. It's a slime that I don't care about. Alright, cool. There's nothing else of value right here right now. Time to go. I'd rather take something else. I'm going to likely lurk in a few minutes as the game is updated. No worries at all. I appreciate the lurk. What game have you updated? What are you gonna go play? I'm also thinking I'm going to after tomorrow, Sunday, I will also be logging off for the night as well. Yeah. Yeah, because tomorrow marks the 21st. No worries at all. They're all good. I appreciate you being here, regardless. Let's shove our white algae in here. Let's shove our bug meat and our geode and our bombs in the cave carrots. Put all of that in there. 2 to 5 damage, 9 to 6. Take that one. Take all of those. Put those in the actual chest that it belongs in. There we go. Easy peasy. Hello, cat. Oh! Oh my god. Perfect. Honkai Star Rail 2.1 just happened now. What is that? I'm gonna have to look at a lot of things that you have shared with me today. Just a quick 10 gigabyte update for a game. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a quick update. Definitely sounds amazing. How long did that one take? There we go. Ooh! If you could stop doing that, that would also be amazing. There we go. Alright. Shove all that in there where that belongs. We're gonna swap back to our regular sword, because that is a lot. And then... Does it say how long it takes the wild seeds to grow? Do I want to gamble? Is the question. I feel like I should be safe. I feel like I should be safe to plant. So let me do these two. Do this one and this one to get rid of it, and then 1, 2. These 4. And what are we missing? Daffodils. Then we'll track how long it takes to, you know. How long it takes to grow with this batch. And go from there. Good. Always gamble, Black 13. Like, always gambling is not the way to go, especially if you're betting on a specific number. Like, that's how you lose a lot of money. 7 minutes for updating? Oh, that's not bad, actually. I feel like mine usually take a little bit longer than that. Maybe it's just my internet. It's probably my internet. Updating with 24 megabytes per second at the moment. That's not bad. I think I usually, when we do it, I feel like I usually get like 10 or 12 or something like that. So yeah, definitely sounds like a my internet thing. A lot better than a few years ago with just 1.5. I've been there before. It sucks. It sucks so bad. That's why when update season comes around, I always cry a little bit inside. Even though it doesn't affect me the same way, it's still just like a, you know. Excuse me. It still reminds me of the, you know, the good old days. You'll not come back. I can't say that I blame you. Oh, we're gonna need way more seeds than this to fill this back up. Alright, let's do another round of 10. 20. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I didn't even grab enough for the 20. Me. And I always get like, and I like my computer is big enough, like beefy enough to handle it now, and I have like, you know, the internet basically all to myself sometimes. I don't have to worry about, you know, how things are gonna update. I still get nervous. Don't fall into the sand. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as well. What farm type are you using at the moment? I am using the Four Corners farm. It has been my farm of choice for like since I learned about it. I think I started with the standard farm when I was first learning. I think my brother told me to do that. Or it was either that or he told me about the perks of the Four Corners farm. And that's what I had gone with based on what he said. But since doing that one, I've never gone back. I want to go back through and like, you know, play around with the other types of farms. Like I have my beach farm, and I usually use that one almost consistently for like JoJo related saves, just because fish. I've been using that one pretty consistently. I thought about doing the meadow farm since that one like just launched with the new update, but I've never completed a game, so I wanted to be able to play through like fully on my farm of choice before I started like testing the waters with the other farms that are available. What to do today? You know what we're gonna do today? Let's do the construction bundle. Just kidding, we can't get hardwood. Oh no, do we have enough stone for stone, clay? We have enough copper for sure. Let's do that. Let's go get our silo today. Forest and Meadowlands is my favorite. Four Corners, I totally forgot about it. Yeah, it's my oh, hello, man. My absolute favorite right now. I think I started a forest at one point. Because is forest the one that it defaults to have monsters spawn at night, or is that just a setting you have to turn on? I feel like I remember having that be a thing. I didn't like it. Was not a vibe for me. Meadowlands is amazing though. Saves a good amount of money early game. What does it save? Like what are the perks on it? Ah, that's not I don't want to eat the rice. In the wilderness farm, I think. Oh, the wilderness farm. Okay, yeah, that's the one I've done. I haven't done the forest one. Right, it saves you the cops, the 2 chickens. That's what it does. I do remember that. I thought there was some kind of like landscapey type of like saving. I did like that. I almost picked it for the chickens. But I had decided against it because I don't know. I like what's familiar. That's all I want. Stop it. There we go. Let's eat another one while we're waiting for this this thing to go. And it seems like honestly at this point I'm not gonna be able to get the silo built today. 2, 3, 4. Stomach is doing the rumblings. Exhausted, 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 exhausted. There we go. Bingo bongo. Go. Let's shove our rice in here for now. 5. We just need 1 more, so we need 5 more of these. Go ahead and go clear out my space for it. I might be able to swing it if she's open today. I don't know. There we go. I'm waiting for a bigger farm for the Meadowlands as a mod. Is it still roughly the same size as like the other farms? Because I think they're all built on the same, like, I don't know. I can't go yet. The same like playing field essentially, like the same set of blocks. And it's gonna lurk, and yeah, roughly the same size. Oh, okay, but no worries at all. Thank you for lurking. Hope you have fun playing your game. And thanks as always for stopping in. I didn't know that bigger farms were a mod thing. I guess it makes sense. You like what you like and you want more of it. Yep, absolutely, more power to you. Oh, I think I just got her. Silo build. There we go. Perfect. And then I forgot what there is for the coop, but I'll get it later. I just saved it. Oh, good. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to my farm. I'm going to grab my hoe so I can get those little wormy things. I'm going to grab some bait so I can grab whatever's in those little bait bins. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That away, grab our hoe. Rebait, and then we'll grab just a few, just like 1 or 2 onions for just in case. And then we go. See if we can't recuperate our lost energy. Since I have the inability to do things correctly. Got a lost book. The library's collection has expanded. Okay. go, and we'll look at the other side of our guild. Okay, perfect. I really hope that that levels up. I know it won't, but I will hope it does. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Just level 5. That'd be cool for me. Hello, Savas. Robin. Is Periwinkle a shippable thing? I know I can ship it, but is it one of those that I have to, like, ship it to complete it? I don't think so. I'm gonna keep it for now. Oh my god! Gunter! What are you doing? Okay. That took a while. I don't. Yeah, that I feel like was that your "Here you go" thing? Oh my god, Gunter! Thank you for what is that 5? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate that so much. Who do we gift to? To Soul, Bombo, Jade, Phoenix, and Emily. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You don't have to do have to do those things. You can keep your money, and that would be cool. That would be cash money of you. But thank you. I had to figure out what's going on with Stream Elements here lately. A lot of the things that have happened have been delayed. Which is weird. Thank you. Why was that my reward for guessing your favorite color? I could see, like, maybe one. And I had a feeling that's what you were doing. And I almost said, like, don't do what I think you're doing. But what are you doing? And I also have it because I opened up Stream Elements before I started streaming today. Because I had to fix my little follow counter goal, so it wasn't already met. That's what I was saying earlier. I wanted to figure out goal rewards, like when I hit follower goals and things, because I have no idea what I want to do there. And I know that's a thing. But so now I have it showing up both in my ear because of the stream, but then it's also a second later because, and maybe that's why it's late, is because I have it open. I can see that being the reason why. But anyway. I have it open twice, so it's yelling at me twice for everything that you do. Which I didn't realize was a thing. Booze? You saying what? My favorite color is very important. Your favorite color is very important, but I feel like the reward is not there. Still no dono page? Listen, I have thought about adding it for you. I started doing more branding stuff, so you have your about me page, and you have, or not your about me page, but you have updated little linky things and things. I made a bunch of them. So it's coming. I just have to do it. That's another thing I have to do. I have to do a lot of things. But I am gonna go ahead and sign off because it's getting a little late. And I have work early in the morning. So I will see you hopefully Thursday. If not, I will catch you on, more of your streams. And I know I'll see you around here here shortly because, I'm streaming more. I know, I'm sorry. So, I'm actually gonna raid out today because I feel fairly good about everything. So, do you know of anybody, Gunther, that you'd like to raid? Since you're here and you're doing things? See if anybody I'm following is live. They are! We're gonna go raid Marshy. I love Marshy. Not now, sorry. It's okay. So we're gonna go. Oh, and they're also playing Stardew Valley. Oh my god. It'll be such a good transition. Okay, let me remember how to raid. Raid Marshy TV, I think. Right? No, the opposite. Marshy VT. Hi, Trash. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. But it's also really late. What are you doing here? Bro, did I type it wrong? Oh, I have an underscore that I don't need. That's why. Duh. There we go. All three of you are ready now. Well, not needing to sleep helps. But you've been sleeping. So you should keep doing that. But I will see you guys all hopefully on Thursday. If not, I know I'll probably see you around Gunther on different little things. We'll probably be doing some more Stardew Valley. We might be doing some Harvest Moon. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. So, I hope you all have a wonderful night. I hope you guys get some sleep. And I don't know, I hope you have an amazing, rest of your day and good day tomorrow. Bye, everyone!